In honor of America's 250th birthday, a Delaware man is riding on horseback from Dover to Philadelphia. The roughly 80-mile trek will reenact a key piece of Revolutionary-era history. If the ride had not happened, things could have turned out very differently for the colonies, altering the future of America.
But the man who made history is not without controversy. NBC 10 Delaware reporter Tim Furlong has more on Caesar Rodney's upcoming race to Independence Hall.
So he sets out because he had no other choice. He had to get there to save himself, save the country.
Ciro Poppiti has transformed himself into founding father Caesar Rodney. Ciro is a lawyer, a Delaware National Guardsman, an actor, and he is his county's elected Register of Wills, as Caesar Rodney once was in his. And on June 12th, Ciro will be riding on horseback to Independence Hall, as Rodney did when he raced there in 1776 in a storm, after he learned at midnight that he needed to break the tie in the Delaware delegation to vote for independence from England.
You've got to get to Philadelphia by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock the next day as the gavel is coming in. Otherwise, everything you've done is now destroyed. Caesar Rodney had cancer. He had facial cancer. In fact,
Rodney always wore a green scarf to hide a cancerous formation on his face, and while he rode the horse trails from Dover to Philly, Ciro will basically ride along Route 13 through Claymont and Delco and then cut up to Passyunk Ave to Independence Hall. And he's doing it June 12th and 13th because the actual anniversary of the ride in early July will be busy with all the World Cup hoopla. Well-trained Amish horses and buggy will make the ride safer for Ciro on the busy modern roads. And of course, the elephant in the room is that Rodney is now considered by many to be a controversial figure. His family owned slaves on their Kent County farm. During the George Floyd protests in 2020, the Rodney statue was removed from Wilmington's Rodney Square, although it is now on display in Freedom Plaza in Washington, D.C.
We have critics who want to damn Caesar Rodney for having slaves, and they should. We embrace those who are critical of Caesar Rodney because those who are critical of him are helping us and they're fulfilling our mission. Our mission is to tell the full story, warts and all, and to expose the fact, right, that it was all people of all colors that helped make the greatest upset in world history happen.
If you would like to learn more about Ciro's Rodney reenactment, when you can see him on the ride to Philly, as well as the gala and concert that are tied to this ride, you can go to 250ride.org. In Old Newcastle, Delaware, Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.